Hey, it's Big Bob, and I called the bank today. I woke up and looked at my emails, and your account's been closed. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Remember David Spade at the end of the airplane ride? Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. That's happened to my account. It was bye-bye, bye-bye. No more account. So, what? So I call the bank. I know how to do my deal. I put in my number. I don't listen to any of the prompts. Prompts are all insane. I used to follow the prompts. I got this towel. I cut my forehead yesterday on this little bit of Velcro up here. This Velcro is up here for the speaker, so when I put my little round speaker up here, I put my little round speaker up here. I want to wave at this guy. There you go. That's a gal. She zipped by me going about 85 miles an hour to get to this red light. Are they handing out gift certificates? Is Oprah over here? And you get a free car, and you get a free car. I mean, people drive as though they think that Oprah Winfrey is actually going to be there at the intersection with, and you get a free car, and you get a free car. No, Oprah's not going to be at the intersection. She's not going to be passing out free cars. It just ain't going to happen. You're not going to see Oprah passing out free cars because you're the first one at the red light. What you will find is you're going to find that your bill for your brake job is going to go up, up, up. You're going to find that your gas for the car is going to go down because you're I got to go to the speed limit. I got to go to the speed limit. I'm all choked up. No, you don't have to go the speed limit. It's a limit. Be like saying, you go home and the cup is so tall and, I gotta fill it up. Gotta fill it up to the rim, to the brim. I gotta drink it all down. No, you don't. If you want to have this much milk, you can have this much milk. Of course, on the road, you can't go like 3 miles an hour, but if you're going 25 or 30 and it's a 35 zone, hey, just slower traffic stays to the right, you're going to be okay. But if you're, especially if you're going along with the way that the signals have been synchronized, and the lights are all synchronized. Once you find that synchronization, then you're on your way, So you find out, okay, if I go about 38, 39 miles an hour, even though it's a 45 zone, you watch what's happening. You say, well, there goes Buster, there goes Joe, there goes Sam, there goes Margaret, there goes Ahmad. There they are all running down the road. And look, there are the brake lights. You can smell the brake linings. You can feel the burn of the rubber in your nostrils as people are burning their brains out to skid to the red light and then accelerating off and leaving a track of, because they got to go up to the speed limit as quick as possible. No, you don't. No, you don't. Just nice and easy start, nice and easy ending, and I don't even stop a lot of times. I'll just keep right on moving. I never have to stop. What, do you have a special device? Do you push a special button? No, I don't have a special button. I have an accelerator. And if you control your accelerator, see, I used to have this little car I drove around called the Gem. And the Gem is a battery car. It runs on 6 batteries. And I learned that if I hit the power as hard as I could, and I raced ahead, and I did this, I did that, what would happen would be that I would use up all my battery power, and I couldn't go as far. But I learned that if I was real careful on the battery use, and I didn't overextend myself in battery use, that the batteries would last sometimes twice as long. I was like, wow. So from driving that little Gem car, I learned my lesson. I think I'm going to go ahead and close that up, and I'll turn the air on here and do this and do this and do that. It's a little noisy. So I called the bank today, talked to a guy named John. Hey, John, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. So he's watching Bob's Daily Devo today. And it doesn't sound like a Devo right now because I'm just telling you how it all worked out. It was just like, so. And then these people, look at this guy. Look at this person. What are they thinking? Look at them. They're right on top of the other car. I mean, it's just insane. I'm gonna get over because people are braking in my lane. It's just a big truck with yellow lights, the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna get over, but this young person up here, and there they go. I gotta go faster. And look, they're all tailgating. I'm gonna say, you don't need to tailgate people. You can get where you're going without tailgating people. You know, look at my space. I've got a decent amount of space here, and there's our vehicle we're looking for. There's the cab. So you just keep yourself with a decent amount of space. You know, I'm going the speed limit, 65, and I'm not on their other person's bumper or up their tailpipe. I mean, all right, so I call John, and I tell John, what if you went home and there was no house? You went to where your house was last night, and you get back, and they just cleared the lot. They came in with a big bulldozer. They just took everything. They didn't even empty your sock drawer. They just cleaned out the house. Just totally threw everything away. Gutted everything. Plumbing, they just severed it. Just gone. They can do that? Well, they really can't, but... Or what if you went to your job? Hello, it's me, it's John. You don't work here. You were fired. What? Remember Jimmy Stewart? In a twinkling of an eye. He had never been born. His mother didn't know him. Ernie didn't know him. The police guy didn't know. Nobody knew who he was. And everybody had gotten kind of tough and rough and mean. Well, so they closed my son's account. My son, Robert Micah, they closed his account. I'm like, well, it turns out that the folks at the bank there, ooh, doggy, folks at the bank, I hear tell that they said, well, because you haven't used that account for a few days, we closed it, and it can't be reopened. And I said, no, that's not going to work. I said, we've been with Bank of America since Bank of Italy. And I said, that's not going to happen. No, we're not. I want to talk to the, so they moved me up to the other gal. And the other gal, Kalisa, she said, well, I'll transfer up to Aaron. So we went to the top of the mountain to Aaron. And it's funny because when I first started, they had a little jazzy music. Bada beep bop 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 boo. Beep 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 bop bop boo. Hey hey hey. Bank of America. Hip hip hooray. Then went to the next level. And it was Bank of America. We're so glad for you. Thanks for being part of the Bank of America. So I get to the third level, and it's dead silent. No music for Aaron's line. When you're on Aaron's phone, there's nothing, not a word, not a tune, not a guitar chord. The guy has got a quiet. I thought, gee, I'm in the principal's office. And then he told me the same thing. He said, no can do. So I just kept going on. I said, what if you went out to get your car after work, Aaron, and it's not there? It's just gone. And, well, it's in the contract. What they kept trying to tell me. Well, it's in the contract. It's in the contract, in the fine print. What's in the fine print? If there's no activity on your account for 45 days, then we can close the account. I'm like, what? And there's been no activity on the account since December of last year. So we've actually given you extra time. All you have to do is go in and bring in your driver's license, your social security card, your birth certificate. It has to be authorized one with official government stamp on it. And you have to have a passport, DNA sample, and $300. And then we'll see if we can open it up for you again. And of course, it's going to take 3 weeks to get all this done. So, so much fun, Mr. Bob. Isn't it nice? We close your account, no notice, no warning, no advanced anything. It's in the contract. Well, I said, how am I going to remember that? I mean, if someone's going to be in Los Angeles, they're going to get rid of the homeless people. They're going to get rid of them. There's about 33,000 homeless people, and they're going to try to come up with some structures to put these homeless people into, so they're not just out in the elements under cardboard tents. Boy, today's my good day for my throat, isn't it? Mr. Mucus is having a good time. I don't know why, I just have a funny throat today. So, I showed my shirt up this morning. That was nice. I got that done. So, I said, even if they're going to take away a homeless encampment to give the people notice, there goes the Ricky Racer. He's zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. I'm going to go right ahead today. I'll be putting my brake lights on right now. Here I go. Let me show you how. Watch me skid my little wheelies. I'm going to go right up into that tailpipe. Hey, 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 hey. Here I go. I want to be a tailpipe driver, you know. Yeah, good old Mr. Tailpipe Driver. These people, what about having a little bit of space? You just drive the speed limit. If people want to go faster, this guy's up there. He's in the tailpipe. He's driving up. He's just passing the back seat. He's waving hi to Margaret and Marjorie in the back. And there's the brakes. He's driving on the freeway at 80 miles an hour. He's putting brakes on. That can't be good for the brakes. If I want to slow down, you know what I do? Back off. Just back off. Back off. Just back it on off. Just let the accelerator off. And guess what? Your car will naturally just glide slower. Without the gas, your car, gravity will slow your car down. It'll stop it on its own. Gravity. Who knew? There's like a 57 Chevy up here. You got to see this. Really cool. It's kind of a weird color, though. I don't remember this color ever. It's like a tan color. It's a white top. I wonder if it's going to Pomona or some kind of show or something at the Fairplex. The fair is coming up pretty soon. I'm sure praying to God that I can bring all my family to the fair. I want to go to the fair with all my family. Yep, I sure do. Pray for our family, would you? So here's what happened with the bank. So they get me to Aaron. Aaron says, and so I'm like, Aaron, we've been with you. Here's the car, brother. I'll get right back. Look at this car. Look at the car. Look at the car. Look. Look at that. Look. Isn't that the coolest car ever? Wow. Is that amazing? It's a Bel Air. Look at that. Wow. Is that amazing? Alrighty. So Aaron tells me, says, no, it's been closed. It's closed. It's C-L-O-S-E-D. Closed. Goodbye. Nothing we can do. It's gone. I said, Aaron, I went to bed last night. It was up. It was fine. All you got to do is push a button. Push a button and get this thing back on. This is not right. They can't just close the account with no notice. Would you like to go home and find out your house is gone? Oh, it's in the contract. It's in the contract. It's in the contract. If it's a sunny, bright day and Whole Foods is selling lemons at $2 and it's in the contract, we can take your home away without notice. Well, the long story short was that Aaron got the account back on. He pushed a button, boom, back on. I said, of course, that's just makes sense. I mean, I said, look, Aaron, I'll put money in the account. My son, Micah, he likes to spend money faster than, my daughter's much more reasonable. Amy Grace, she's a little bit more like, oh, okay. So the wrong way, that's a perfect sign. Wrong way. I said the wrong way to run the bank is you don't give people any notice. I said, I have text messages, I got phone, I got email, you can mail me a letter, you can have somebody come by and knock on the door, hello, but you don't just take someone's account, just zip it away, and then, your account's been closed, ha, 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 ha. Much money gone. Bye-bye. No, we're not doing that Dana Carvey thing. So guess what? They opened the account back up, and I wanted to test it. I wanted to transfer some money into it to get it upright. They said, oh, no, it'll be at least 24 to 48 hours. All right. No, 24 to 40. I said, I got it. So, but Aaron opened it. So my point is this: be persistent. Don't give up. Don't just listen to the first thing you hear. Oh, well, so sorry. You must open a new account. Ha, 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 ha. You know, my son, Robert Micah, he doesn't even live here anymore. He's out in Arizona. So to get him to come to the bank and sit there and have all those documents, I mean, we're not doing all that. No, I just want his account to be up. And if I have to put money in and take it out and have activity, I can do that. That's perfectly fine. You know, so, you want to give me a call? Give me a call. 1-213-713-8954, 8954 green at att.net. On the Twitter, Mr. Bob at BobBob8954. And, of course, you're watching Bob's Daily Devo here on YouTube. And the point today is be persistent. Don't give up. Have faith. You know, have some fun. I told a lot of jokes. John was like, hey, I want to watch your Daily Devos on TV. So, all right, go ahead. Watch YouTube. Okay. And do pray for us. Pray for my family. Pray for Sue and Denise. Vincent, I talked to Vincent yesterday. I bought him a bunch of In-N-Out Burger sliders. You know how you make an In-N-Out Burger slider? You buy a regular cheeseburger, you cut it out, you put 4 toothpicks in, then you cut it twice, and you make yourself sliders. You just have little toothpick sliders from In-N-Out Burger, and then people like them that way. It's kind of nice because you don't have to have a whole cheeseburger. Well, I can't eat all that meat and cheese, you know. I can't have all that. But this person, they can have it. They can have it just fine. Okay, tax returns. Our taxes are done. We did our taxes a long time ago, so those are all done. I'm going to go get my mail. I'm going to put a check in the mail. I'm going to go to Costco. I'm going to get some more battery packs. They sell these, you know, battery packs. I don't know what they're going to look like, but it dawned on me. I thought, why don't I ask Costco? Because I've given away all my batteries. I'm just like, I don't like giving away all my batteries. But everybody wants them. I have a sister-in-law that wanted it, so I gave it to her. And then somebody else needed it, and then I'll give it to them. And so now I'm out of batteries. And last night I was here in my little casa, and I didn't have any batteries. It was just like, I was hot. My phone was down to the teens in percentage power. And okay, well, love you. I'll talk to you soon. This is Big Bob. Have a great, great day. And I'm calling you. I'm talking to you live from San Dimas, California, corner of Bonita and San Dimas Avenue.